Hi there, Oz Konar here. In today's video, we're going to talk about a topic that's really painful for a lot of people, which is how to build business credit that's not connected to your personal credit and how to do that even if you have bad credit. So I'll show you how you can start building business credit in as little as 2 days, all right? So if that's an interest to you, stay tuned and let's get started. I'm shooting this video from this amazing paradise called Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and I'm privileged to take this trip with my family. I do this about a dozen times a year or so, which is fully paid by business because of the business credit that I built under my business and the points that I accumulate under my business credit cards. And I want you to be able to do the same thing because I'm no special. I just happen to learn a lot about the personal finance, business finance, and what paths to take and use it in my daily life, and also teach others how to do that. That's why in this video it's important that we talk about how you can build business credit even if you have bad credit, and how you can start doing that in as little as 48 hours. All right, so let's get started. So there's a lot of misinformation online about building business credit. I see a ton of content that just talks about what credit cards to apply. That's a massive red flag for me because it doesn't talk about, they don't talk about how to build a foundation so you can actually use those credit cards to build your business credit. Because just like building your home on sand or not building your foundation at all will be a little problematic, this is the same way here. When you're trying to build business credit, you want to have a strong foundation. You need to understand what you need to do before you start applying for random credit cards here and there. The other problem is I'm seeing just a lot of credit card information out there that people ask you to apply. They don't even report to the business credit agencies. So I just wanted to make sure that this video will not be about that. It's going to be about showing you how to build a foundation the right way so that any action you take on top of that is like a building block on top of a solid foundation. So the first thing is, let's clarify what business credit is. Your personal credit is measured under your FICO score, right? So if you have a 650 plus personal FICO score, that's considered decent credit, which allows you to get qualified for a lower rate mortgage, or when you pay less interest when you're buying a car, you get qualified for different credit cards. The problem is, let's say you get qualified for a $5,000 credit card and you spend all $5,000 on it, but you're on top of your payments, you're making your monthly minimum. The credit agencies do not like that. It's going to hurt your credit, right? So even if they gave you that option to spend all $5,000, when you do that, they're actually not happy, so it drops your credit. In business credit, it is different. Business credit belongs to the identity of your business. Your business is an entity in of itself, as an individual, as another, I don't know, a cyborg, a robot, right? It has its own identity that the business credit bureaus look at the health of that business to give a rating, which is called a business credit score. That has nothing to do with your personal credit score. The importance of building business credit score is that they make you, when you get qualified for a credit card, it's usually 10 to 15 times higher than what you would get qualified for if you're just using your personal credit. So you're putting the same effort pretty much, but for business credit, you're getting qualified for a much higher amount than the personal credit. The second thing is they actually like that you hold a higher balance and you're paying it on time, because that helps you build business credit massively fast. So that's really, really important. So business credit is separate than your personal FICO score. So that's why we're not going to talk about how to fix your FICO score. Although I do value a high personal credit score because it's better, because you're going to be using your personal credit score for certain things, right? It's better to fix that so you pay less dollars, less interest on anything else you're buying. But for the sake of this video, we're going to talk about how you can start building business credit. Now we established the main difference, meaning your business being its own entity. And now we're going to talk about how to build the foundation the right way. Before you go crazy applying for different credit cards, the first thing you need to do is establish an entity, right? Get your tax ID number from IRS and apply to your state to register your business. Most states out there, you can do this online. So look online, check your state government website and find out what it takes to apply for to register your business under that state. And once you do that, you can also go to irs.gov. It is free. You can get your tax ID number. That's the first thing. If you already have an established business, that's awesome. If you don't, you can literally do this in a few hours. The second step is, once you have that set up, you need a business checking account. You can open this online, or you can go to any of the local branches near you, be it Chase or PNC Bank or TD Bank or local credit union, Navy Federal, whatever you want to use. You should open a business checking account. Usually that takes an hour or so of your time. But one thing that's important is when you are choosing the category of your business, you want to choose as a broad topic as possible, not to cause any confusion, right? So if you're doing, I don't know, construction work, a lot of the construction related businesses are considered high risk. So it might be a wise idea for you to choose a category that's broader. If you're providing marketing, it's better to choose consulting, which is just broad range, because the problem is not that you don't want to choose a specific area that you focus on. It is the process of having the bank representative understand what it is that they do, or what it is that you do. So they just follow the prompts on their computer. Sometimes they might just ask additional information. They might miscategorize you, which is the worst thing that can happen, right? For that reason, try to keep your category of the business of what you're doing as broad as possible. Once you have the business checking account, you need to have your website. And now you might say, oh, Oz, I thought you were going to show me how to do this in 48 hours. Now you're talking about building a website, which can take days and weeks and whatnot. Not really the case. That's not true. There are a lot of templated websites that you can get. For example, we give a fully built website to our members in Business Lending Blueprint, those who want to become business loan brokers. But even if you're not interested in that, if you go to wix.com, they have hundreds of templates that you can just choose for your business, and it's already filled in with all the information. All you need to do is just change your business name and publish it, and they have amazing instructions, so you can literally get your business website up and running in as little as like 2 hours, right? So those are like the basic fundamentals that you need to have a strong foundation. Now you have that. One thing you need to be really careful of is the consistency and congruency of the information that you have on all of these channels. When you're opening your business account, what I mean by this is that you want to have the same type of information. You want to have the same business name, same address. When you're going to irs.gov and registering your business to get your EIN number, you want to have the same address, same business name, spelled exactly the same way. Even where you have the comma and the dot, it needs to match. When you're having your website, make sure your domain name is the same thing, right? So it matches to whatever you registered. So those are important. When you have those consistencies, and again, it's not a big deal. It's just being consistent and being a little more diligent when you're doing this process, you're good to go. The next step is you're getting your Dun & Bradstreet number. It's so important. You might not be familiar with this creditor, but it is the biggest one for building the business credit. This is a credit rating agency that tracks your progress as a business. You can actually register your Dun & Bradstreet number for free. So follow the link below and register your business. Once you have your checking account, once you register your company with the state and the federal government, and once you have your website, go to Dun & Bradstreet and register your business so you can start building business credit. Otherwise, you might apply to so many different credit cards as you want. As long as you don't have a DUNS number, which is the number that Dun & Bradstreet provides you, as long as you don't have a DUNS number, you're not building anything. So all that effort goes to garbage. As you can see, you can do all of that. I mean, I've had people who've done it in literally 3-4 hours, or it can take you two days. You're ready to go. Now your foundation is set up. So now you can start building business credit. Now the question is, all right, this is all fine, Oz. I set it up already, or I have it already set up. What do I do next that I start building business credit? Now, one thing that happens quite a bit is someone makes a recommendation for you to get a credit card and start spending money on it. I'm not about increasing my expenses, so I'm not going to recommend anyone to go buy some random stuff so they can build business credit on those cards. So what if you can buy what you're already buying for yourself, like toilet paper, toothpaste, any type of stuff that you use on your daily life, like consumables, through business credit, right? That's so important. So 3 websites that you can definitely take advantage of is, one is Granger.com. Any kind of tools that you're buying for your business or for personal use, you can go ahead and open up an account with them. Quill.com, the same thing. And also Uline.com. So when you go there, you're going to see a lot of items that you already use in your daily life that you can just pretty much create an account, and what they will allow you to do, they will allow you to pay it in 30 to 60 days. That's called net 30, net 60. That means that once you go into that cycle, so let's say you buy items that are worth $99, right? They'll send you an invoice for $99 on net 30. That means that you have 30 days to pay it back. And when you pay it back early, not on time, of course, never late, but not on time. When you pay it early, you start building business credit really, really fast. So that's how you pretty much build business credit on top of a strong foundation. What will happen soon when you start paying those net 30 bills, you're gonna start getting business offers, right? So business credit cards, you're gonna start receiving stuff in the mail that you can apply for. Wait a second, I thought you had bad credit. Well, you find out that doesn't really matter. You're now building your business credit. So I wanted to keep this short and sweet and to the point, so that way you can start taking this and applying it to your business, so you can have dream vacations and travel as much as you want and be able to leverage what's already given to you that not many people do not even know about, so you can take advantage of this and live a life in your own terms. That's so important. So we have an actual training on how to build business credit with more in-depth steps and how to do it, like all the hand-holding provided. I'm putting a link for that below this video, so you can check it out to see if you want to be a part of our business credit building training. Other than that, please subscribe to this channel and like these videos if you want to get content like this from me, simple, raw, and getting to the point, no fluff, right? So please comment below on your thoughts, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care now.